Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Trojan Stadium here at California High School. It's a football Friday night here in the Tri-County South, and we welcome Maples. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the field your Trojan Marching Band. One more time for your Trojan Marching Band. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats, as we honor America and honor freedom with the playing of our national anthem by the Trojan Marching Band under the direction of Mr. David Young. Also, please remain standing for the alma mater. The flag is located to the rear of the scoreboard.
Anything, so we're okay there. We were talking about that. We were talking about that interception that reversed.
your Trojan Marching Band, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to please get your 50-50 tickets on your way through the gate tonight. All proceeds benefit the California Trojan Booster Club. Get your have-to-take tickets. We'll pull the winning number at halftime. Also, support the Trojan Booster Club and the Band Booster Club. Make sure you visit the concession stand. You can get all your pop and water, and they have sweet tea there tonight. Also, a great menu lineup, including hot dogs, hot sausage with peppers and onions, kibasi and homemade sauerkraut, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, chicken tenders and fries, halushki, nachos, buffalo chicken dip, jumbo soft pretzels, walking tacos, and for dessert, fried dough and fried Oreos. Make sure you check out the concession stand here tonight at Trojan Stadium for some great eats. The restroom also located to the right of the concession stand on the main level. Also, please help us keep Trojan Stadium clean. Please pick up all trash and dispose of it in the nearest garbage receptacle on your way out. The California Varsity Cheerleaders would like to thank their sponsors for the 21-22 school year: the Sherman family, the Fulmer family, Barrett Tax and Accounting, Real Plumbers, Chris and Keisha Russell and family, O'Neill's Auto Repair, Padiddle Donuts, Lacey's Automotive, and the California Hampton Inn. Also, the First Down Club would like to thank their sponsors. This year's platinum sponsor is Black Dog Farm, Dave Woods, Brownsville Chiropractic Center, Brian's Auto Service, Cloverdale Personal Care Home, Caperi Home Improvement, Dax Thomas State Farm Insurance, Dr. Laura Jacob, Flowers by Regina, Fox's Pizza in Stockdale, and Highway Appliance. Thank you for your support of the First Down Club.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live from beautiful Trojan Stadium here at California High School. And we are glad to be back, we'll say that much. You know, it is a cool 70-degree night now, and perfect night for football.
Perfect day for football. Both these teams are going to need this game to move back into the 500 column in conference play. Now, Mapletown, you know, they started off 2-0. Now they're 2-2. They've had a couple good wins over Avella, 42-8, and Northgate, 20-14. And the last two games, they ran into Shar Houston and Carmichael's. Those are two tough teams. Now, one thing I definitely expect to see is Landon Stevenson, their running back, get the ball a lot. He's a senior. The offense pretty much runs through him, you know. He's averaging 7 yards a carry and 500. He has 557 rushing yards in the first 4 games, and has 12 total touchdowns so far this year. So I expect them to run the ball a lot. And California, you know, we've seen them in past games. You know, teams always like to run the ball against this Trojan defense. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how far we've come in those past couple of weeks with our run defense and other stuff. Yeah, absolutely. And the Trojans suffering their first loss in what, 2 years or so? Last week to West Green. It was a pretty
brutal loss, I should say. What was the final score, like 48-22 or something like that?
Yep.
And West Green ran the ball down their throat. So I think it was a big eye-opener. Trojans have a lot of work to do on their run defense.
Right. Their run defense, they're probably going to get thrown at a lot tonight with that. But I will say their pass defense has been solid all season long. I don't think they've allowed a single passing touchdown all season, maybe like one or two. But I
don't even know if that.
Right. Yeah, they've done very well getting hits when the receiver touches the ball. So, I mean, Mapletown, you know, they're 0-1 in conference play. They ran into Carmichael's last week, and the final score of that game was 40-18. So California, you know, they're gonna have to, like, if they want to, they're gonna have to play good both halves on defense. You know, we saw the best center game. Best center played great in the second half, and the finals, California ended up winning by 6. So California tonight, you know, they need to play how they did against Waynesburg, where they put them away very early and just continued that all game.
Yeah, so, you know, you mentioned the best center game. We'll remind you the halftime score of that game was 36-14, I believe.
Right.
And the Trojans didn't put up anything in the second half. So, like you mentioned, they have to play a solid 4 quarters of this football game to blow this team out. Or blow this team away, I should say. I'm almost positive they're missing a couple people as well.
Right, injuries and stuff, yeah.
I think Gage Gosney, their center's out.
Right.
I think Cole Wolpink and Caden Powell aren't playing tonight due to some COVID-related issues. Who else off the top of my head?
I think that might be it. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, though. So we're going to take a quick break here, and we're going to bring it back once the Trojans have came on the field. And now here, ladies and gentlemen, are the visiting Mapletown Maples. So Mapletown actually having one of their better seasons in recent years. You know, starting off the rip with 2 straight wins.
Right. They have a lot of stuff going their way. You know, they have a lot of momentum right now. You know, they can, if they get hot, you know, they could be tough to stop. I know they have some tough receivers as well. So, I mean, I expect them to throw the ball every couple plays, kind of like teams we played in the past did. And Mapletown is looking for their first win against Cal in, I want to say, 6 years or maybe even longer than that.
It's been a while.
Right.
Yeah, so California this year, as we've said, switching it up heavily into this pass offense. So a lot of teams don't really know how to defend it because single A football, there's not too many teams that can throw the ball like Hunter Assad.
I love what I'm seeing from Hunter Assad so far. He has a great arm. You go back and watch some of his highlights. I mean, most of his touchdowns are like really deep throws, and that's huge for us. Like, we really need that this year, California, and I'm sure his receivers are doing him great favors as well. You know, just getting open, and he's able to find them every time, basically.
Yeah, for sure. And Stafford in the backfield, he's a big run threat. You know, he has a lot of power coming out of the backfield, and most people don't really want to step in front of him.
Right. You have Damani Stafford at running back. He can play anywhere on the field. Like, he can catch in the backfield and make a huge run. We saw that a bunch the opening game. And in the scrimmages versus Charleroi and Uniontown, you know, he's been an all-around running back who blocks and
again, having a pretty solid receiving core with Caden Powell. And didn't you mention some stat about him?
Yeah, he's actually leading single A in yards per catch. Caden Powell. You know, every time he catches the ball, you know, it usually turns into a big play. He's good at getting yards after the catch and stuff.
Yeah, and that's pretty impressive, him only being a junior. You know, next year, if the Trojans can find an arm like Assad, you know, he has big potential.
Right, and he's a playmaker. You know,
absolutely.
If it's third down and long, you know, it's never over when you have him. And Ethan Fike actually switched to tight end this year.
Yep.
As well. He's getting a lot more involved in the offense, and we all know what he can do as far as catching the ball and getting open.
He's another tough one. Ethan Fike is just the type of person that, I hate to put it this way, but doesn't care about himself. He loves this game, and he's the type of person to do anything for a touchdown.
Right. Yeah, California is you know, their team, you know, they all play for each other and want to see each other succeed the best way they can. And here they come.
And here come the 2021 California Trojans. Coming out to Sandman, just like Virginia Tech.
There's Damani Stafford and Ethan Fike leading the way with the flags.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get up. Put our hands together.
And you can see Damani Stafford getting his whole team hyped, ready to try and get this win here for the California Trojans.
Right. And Connor Vig also with a flag. Damani has the Trojan flag.
Has Galletti there. Zach Galletti, sorry.
Yeah,
leading the charge.
He got up there for sure.
He's another big one, you know. Only being a sophomore, he's definitely seeing a lot of playing time this year.
Right, he's super fast and is real. Zach Galletti, you know, he can read throws.
He's great on the like jet sweeps.
Yeah,
he's great on those. He can pick up a lot of yards.
Yeah, once he's like in the open field, he's so tough to like bring down because even on defense, you see him. He's gotten a lot of playing time at safety this year, and Zach Galletti, you know, he's really developed.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you look at the bottom of your screen, I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not, but Cole Wolpink, Corey Frick, that's a big one. Cole Wolpink, Corey Frick.
Mark Gush. And
who's out? Corey Frick,
Mark Gush, Gage, Gosney,
Caden Powell,
and Freddie Sherman.
Yeah, so there's like 4 starters there that California's not going to be playing with.
Mapletown, and they elected to receive.
So there you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Mapletown has elected to receive here the opening kick.
And I think that's good for California, you know, even though they're playing defense first, but like they're usually good like in the first like couple drives, you know, and they're going to get the ball at the half, so they're going to need to put together a big half and just continue it next half if they want to come out this game strong. And, Mapletown, they have a really big team. It's about the size of ours. So, they're going to have a lot of players that they're going to be able to sub in and out when players need breaks. And I think that's huge for the Maples.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm interested in what they're going to do with the kicking situation. It looks like Connor Vig's out there, and that's different. He actually hurt his knee in the beginning of the season, or maybe he's not kicking. It's number 8. Is that Noah Neal?
Receiving for Mapletown, Brandon Stevenson, AJ.
Oh, that's Lee Kwok. We apologize. Wow. Okay. So I thought Connor Vig was going to be out there kicking tonight, but
right, he is on the special teams.
Yep.
And kicking off for your Trojans.
So
it's Christian Ross. He's a freshman.
Oh, that's Christian Ross. I apologize. Jeez.
Yeah, players have different home numbers and away numbers. So if we get that mixed up, which we might a little, then
so Christian Ross there with a pretty good kick there. Number 20, Clay Manier takes it back for.
Number 20, Clay Manier.
Takes it back to about the 19. So that's where Mapletown is going to set up shop here and look for.
There, they followed him like all the way down like the field to get the first down, and they were leading the way for him.
Absolutely, and there's some pretty decent size men on that Mapletown
number
offensive
79, Cohen Stout. He's huge.
Yep. Stevenson gets a handoff and wrapped up there for maybe a gain of 2.
Right.
So Stevenson is 2 carries, about 15 yards already. So it's not too bad. And another defensive shift, we'll say, for the Trojans is, I believe Damani Stafford is not on the field right now.
Right, he is on the. Yep, he's at the 40 on the sideline.
Yep. So Damani Stafford taking off defense.
Tanner Pierce met Stevenson up the middle there on that last play to get the tackle.
As handoff looks like to Manier, and Manier goes up and gets about another 3. Oh, sorry, that's AJ Venata.
AJ Venata. He can play. He's been playing a bunch of positions. I saw him play. He played quarterback for a little, and I think that was a quarterback sneak there. But yeah, he's a good skilled player for Mapletown.
Yeah, absolutely. And some other games going on around the Whippeal tonight. Is actually a huge game tonight. Is Thomas Jefferson and Bell Vernon as Stevenson breaks free. He's in open field. 30, 20, 10.
Can Connor
Vig?
He caught
up to him, but it looks to still be a touchdown. So Connor Vig there showing off his wheels, but Landon Stevenson just too close to the end zone.
Yeah, that was a great hustle play by Connor Vig.
Absolutely.
And a great drive there for the Maples. All they really had to do was run the ball. That drive, they just kept it simple and was able to make something happen.
Only took 4 or 5 plays?
Right. And they're going to line up for the extra point. That's number 23, Brody Evans, to hold, and Landon Stevenson
to kick.
Yep.
And Stevenson's extra point is up and good.
He does it all so far. Run the ball.
So far, yes, he does.
Run the ball, kick it.
So Mapletown Maples take a pretty solid lead here right off the rip. Only a couple minutes into the first quarter, and they're up 7-0.
Right, and I'm interested to see how they are on defense, how they compete with this Trojan passing offense and running offense. I expect California to mix it up. They usually play all together and collected when they mix plays up and run different stuff. I'm expecting them to run a lot of screen passes today, and a lot of passes to go to Ethan Fike, Connor Vig, some screens out of the backfield for Stafford. Caden Powell has speed, and he can always get open, and that's what Assad's looking for. So we're going to have to see who can fill his shoes tonight. Yeah, I think California, you know, they have advantages over this team. So I think if they use them right, then they should be able to respond.
So Vig receives Stevenson's
well.
kick there. And Vig goes to the outside. It's taken down there at about the 27-yard line, 28.
Broke the tackle there for a minute, but was tripped up, and he had a good return. He got it around the 15 and got an extra 14 yards. So great job there by the Trojans special teams. And here comes number 11, Hunter Assad.
So we are going to keep you guys updated on the Bell Vernon and Thomas Jefferson scores, because that is, I believe, is going to be a very good game. So
Absolutely.
And Assad in the gun, steps back, looks down, wheel route to Ethan Fike. Ethan Fike, and he's knocked out of bounds there for a gain of about 12.
You know, like I've said before, Hunter Assad and Ethan Fike have great chemistry, you know, playing with each other. You know, he always knows, like, when he's going to be open and what route he's going to run. And they always know when to throw to each other and stuff.
Assad in the gun. Stafford to his right. Panapinto to his left. Hand off to Stafford. Stafford taken down for no gain.
And a handoff to Damani Stafford.
Mapletown offensive or defensive line stuffed Damani Stafford there right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Number 58, Levi Howard, and number 55, Riley Franks, both get in there for Mapletown. This will bring up second down and about 9.
So Trojans have some ground to cover here. Assad still in the shotgun, seems to like that.
Great start here by the Mapletown defense.
Panapinto to his left. Assad steps back, looks downfield, scrambles, and he gets about 4 from where they were.
He made the right decision on there. He was able to fight and get some extra yards.
It's a great read there by Hunter Assad. So that brings up 3rd and 7. So
brings up 3rd down and 7.
Little long here is Trojans aren't really used to it. And that looks like Mason Sherlock, their wide receivers. Hunter Assad scrambles, and he's taken down. There's still about 5 yards to go.
And Assad with the quarterback keeper.
It looks like number 23 got in there, Brody Evans. Yep. Great job by him.
Gain of 2. 4th down.
So the Trojans look like they may go for it here. And they are. So 4th and 5 here for the Trojans. Let's see what they.
I think they're going to punt it.
Oh yeah, they are punting it. I apologize.
It did look like
they were going for it.
Yeah, with the formation.
Nope, and it's a fake.
It's a fake. Stafford.
Ooh. Wasn't enough there.
Close.
Told you. I saw Stafford put his head up, and I knew something was up.
And Damani Stafford, the ball carrier.
So Stafford.
It looks like he got enough.
Did he get enough?
It looks like it from this point. Yep. They're giving it to him.
Oh, they gave it to him. That's.
First down, that's Damani Stafford.
So there you go. Damani Stafford pushes up for the first down.
1st and 10, Trojan ball from the 50.
It didn't look like he had enough there for a while,
right.
But that's a great Trojan conversion there, 4th down conversion.
Yeah, they definitely earned those yards, every yard they got on that play, because he had players on it. Damani Stafford had Mapletown players on his back that entire run.
Absolutely, and that's one of the things. He's such a strong runner as he runs to the outside. And, that's a big hit there from number 79, Cohen Stout.
Damani Stafford on the carry.
And he
Tackled by Cohen
gets
Stout,
a gain of 2 there.
79. 2-yard gain.
Levi Howard, number 58, always also gets in on the tackle to help out that huge hit. So good drive by California so far. They're taking their time, and they're taking it one play at a time, which is very important.
Assad back in the gun, no one in the backfield.
There's Zach Galletti on the jet sweep, and he's going to go.
Takes ball far side. Breaks a couple tackles, gets shifty, and then he's in for the first time. And it looks like he gained a couple more yards. I thought he was tackled there, like 2 yards past the first down marker, but he broke free.
Right,
and looks like Mapletown's coach up on the top of your guys' screen is fired up about something.
Right, that was a great cutback by Galletti to extend the play, and a great job by every player on California on that play. They were able to keep up with the Mapletown defense.
And handoff to Stafford. Stafford cuts outside, runs someone over. Almost gets number 2.
There's again.
And he cuts to the outside, and he's pushed out of bounds there by number 23, Brody Evans. And there's the flag.
What happened?
I think that's going to be an unsportsmanlike on either Stafford or Evans.
We have an unsportsmanlike penalty. Number 23, White. And we have the distance to the goal first down.
Well, there you go. So the Trojans are going to set up. The Trojans are going to set up real close to the end zone at about the 12-yard line.
They're in great field position.
Absolutely. So Stafford there keeping his head as Brody Evans knocked him out of bounds. And he gets the handoff once again, cuts at the middle, is pushing, and taken down at about the 1.
He's very close.
And Damani Stafford, your ball carrier.
So that was a great run by Damani Stafford on that 20-yard play. And California was able to get some extra yards out of it, too. And he takes this one to the 1, so he's a big part of this California drive so far. And I'm interested to see what they do here. They're in standard formation, so could be a run up the middle. And it is.
Saad gives it to Panapinto. Panapinto fighting for all the yards he can, and he's taken down for no gain.
So that will be 3rd down and goal. Number 79 getting in there on the tackle, Cohen Stout.
3rd and goal from the 2.
Trojans will have the ball at the 2-yard line.
So maybe they got pushed back a yard there. So 3rd and 2. Trojans looking to convert for a quick 6 here. Assad under center. And giving to Stafford. Stafford pushes and looks like he's in.
Yep.
Yep, and there's the signal.
Touchdown, California.
So Stafford there pushes in to get the Trojans' first touchdown of the game.
You know, Donnie Deems, you know, he did a great job. You know, there were a bunch of Mapletown players on top of Damani, and Donnie Deems pretty much pushed him forward and was able to create that touchdown. And great job by Stafford for staying up on that play.
Yeah, and that's how those plays at the 1 and 2 yard line work.
Extra point is up and good. There's Christian Ross.
And that's how them plays in the red zone work. You know, it's a lot of pushing and shoving.
Right. I'm very impressed by this California kicking game these past couple years. You know, they were able to find a consistent game when it comes to field goals and extra points.
Absolutely.
And that's huge, especially in single A.
I will say, one of the best field goal kickers I've ever seen come through California was Dustin Mock. By far. He could nail like 45-yarders consistently.
Yeah, and always kicked it in the end zone on kickoffs too. He was a great player to watch.
And that was back in 2017?
Yep. That was his senior year, 2017.
Yeah, he was good. And that was when Jelani Stafford was on that team and Jonathan Wood, and they made a run to, correct me if I'm wrong, the semifinals?
Yep, the semis.
Of the WIPIO playoffs, and then had a tough loss to Imani Christian, who they actually beat in the regular season.
And they had an undefeated conference record that year as well.
So back deep to receive here for the Maples is Clay Manier, A.J. Vanetta, and Landon Stevenson. So Landon Stevenson seems to be almost like the heart and soul of this team.
Absolutely. And this is a great game so far.
Christian Ross with a little bit of a short kick received there by Vanetta. Vanetta cuts to the outside, and he's taken down there about the 38-yard line. So some pretty good field position here for the Maples starting out.
A bunch of Trojan tacklers in on that tackle. Spencer Petrucci initiated it looked like.
On the return.
So someone we haven't seen on offense that much that's playing today is Mason Sherlock. He's a receiver. I'm almost positive for Caden Powell.
Right, and
Mapletown will have a 1st and 10.
I think he could. I think they should throw to him a little.
Yeah.
Try and see what he has, because we know, if he can play defensive back that well,
and there's flag on the play.
Well as he's playing, then he should do this. He could be able to do the same on offense.
Dead ball foul. Illegal motion. White, number 33.
So it'll be 1st down and 15 for Mapletown.
Well, that's a little upsetting. So an illegal motion. So they sent somebody in motion that so that sets up Mapletown here 1st and 15 with Stevenson there in the backfield. Stevenson cuts to the far side, breaks free, and gets a pretty solid gain of maybe 12.
He had a great run there. He lowered his head and was able to make
He's
a big
small,
play
but he can run. He's tough.
Absolutely. And he plays multiple sports. I know that. We saw him in basketball a couple years ago, too. So, I mean,
I believe he plays baseball as well.
Right.
So he's a multi-sport athlete.
And you had an older brother, Lance Stevenson, who also played all 3 sports as well.
And he's taken down there by Tanner Pierce and Spencer Petrucci. Number 2, A.J. Vanetta.
And they're able to stop him at behind the line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up 3rd down and about
3rd and 6.
5. Yep. 7-7, 3:30 to go here in the 1st quarter.
So far, this is actually a pretty solid game.
Absolutely. Both teams came out with a great opening first drive. And I'm excited to see if that can keep going.
Stevenson gets to Rock, cuts to the outside, gets the 1st down. And he's taken out of bounds there by Jake Lehue. And it looks like Zach Coletti.
Yep.
As we mentioned, Zach Coletti is all over the field.
Good job by both of them being able to push him out of bounds and hold him. And a great run once again by Landon Stevenson. Being able to pick up the 1st down for the Maples.
As California takes their first timeout of the half. And we would like to take this time to thank our sponsors. Title sponsor, Dax Thomas, State Farm Insurance. Lisa Boudet, Attorney at Law. AMD Industries, John and Linda Franco. The Solomon Auto Group. Mariscotti, Erie Insurance, and the Mariscotti Funeral Home. Attorney Mitch Mitchell. The Keystone Bakery. Autoland Hyundai and John Winwood. The Elko Civic Club. Johnny D's Music Trivia. D&B Environmental Services. And Sean Satera from Affinity Wealth Management. We do thank all of our sponsors greatly because you guys are the ones who make these broadcasts possible.
Absolutely.
So Mapletown actually playing a pretty solid game right now.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. I mean, I think they're coming into this game knowing what's at stake, and they're taking full advantage of it. This is a huge game for both teams. Both teams need this game. So I expect it to be a dogfight, especially for now. And there's another run there. That's his shirt's up. It's hard to see the number.
Max Vanetta, the ball carrier.
There's Max Vanetta,
Tripped up by
number 8. Hunter Assad, you know, he's huge for this Trojan defense as well.
And Mapletown will pick up another first down in Trojan territory from the 29-yard line.
Yeah, so Assad, you know, playing a free safety position is kind of there for anything that gets through the line. As there he is again. Oh, Landon Stephen looks like he fumbled.
And it looks like it's going to California.
And California recovers the football.
They're
So
back.
Hunter Assad, you know, look to get run over there, but maybe he just kind of put his head into the football and let it pop out.
Yeah, he got a good hand on that one.
So that recovered there by Jake Leahu and Ethan Fike.
Right.
You know, they are also like very good defensive players.
And that's really what California needed. Now they can.
From their own 16.
Now they're going to get to have another chance on offense.
Absolutely.
And they scored on their first drive.
And they got trips to the near side. He looks and hits Sherlock. Sherlock comes out of his hands.
Assad's pass incomplete. Intended for.
That was a good route there by Mason Sherlock.
Second down.
Number 32 was in coverage that play. That's Brock Evans. So that'll bring up second down and 10.
So Assad under shotgun, or under center now with Stafford. And he's passing. And he almost finds Panapinto out of the backfield there, but incomplete.
Intended for Addison Panapinto.
Number 2, A.J. Venata, and number 20, Clay Meanier were both the closest to Panapinto. And Panapinto, you know, he's been getting reps at fullback since, like, pretty much his freshman year. He's gotten more involved with this team as an X factor these past years.
Assad steps back, looks to pass, scrambles out of the pocket, and has to.
He finds Zach Galetti there.
Finds Zach Galetti. Was it caught though?
Yep.
Zach Galetti with the toe tap there. So that's a great spot to put that ball there by Hunter Assad, and a great catch there from Zach Galetti.
We gotta get him a nickname for that one.
Tony Toe Tap.
Yeah, Tony Toe Tap.
For California.
So I mean, California, you know, I think they're gonna go for it. There's Hunter Assad coming back out there to talk to his team.
So that brings up fourth down. I thought that was a first down.
Very close. So I think they're going to punt it. They're in punt formation, but they might.
But see that Stafford right in the middle there.
Looks like they're going to fake it.
I think they're going to fake it once again because Stafford's. Nope.
Ooh.
So they get it delay the game. So I don't think they're. I think they're going to punt it now.
Yeah, now it looks like they're going to punt it. Number 1 and number 2, Venata and Stevenson are back there to return for the Maples.
Timeout, Mapletown.
A minute and 47
There
go.
was a timeout. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't a delay game.
Oh, they're trying to ice the offense. You know, you see that a lot.
Ice the kicker in the first quarter.
You see that a lot in the NFL. Icing the kicker. And in Madden.
They are offering 15% of each sale. They'll go straight to the football team. They're selling tumblers, coffee mugs, T-shirts.
So we're going to give you a score update here on the Thomas Jefferson Bell Vernon game, and it is actually 0-0 with about 5 minutes left to go.
Thomas Jefferson has possession, and Bell Vernon is on defense right now.
And there's about 5 minutes left here in the first quarter, and only about a minute and a half left here. So
Jaguars have the ball on the 30. So many great players on both teams.
So it's still 4th and 1 here for the Trojans. And are they going to punt it away this time? Yes, they are. So Ross, it's up and gets to about the 45 when it's touched there by Assad. So
around the 45, yep.
So the Maples are going to set up shop here at, we'll say, the 43? 45.
great field position there.
Absolutely, and
for
especially with Speedy Stevenson there in the
Right.
backfield. He likes to run to that far side and try to break a couple tackles and get loose. And once he's loose, it's touchdown pretty much. He's quick.
Compared to the last couple drives where they started out with the ball behind the 20, so now they have an even bigger advantage.
Yep, for sure.
There's a lot of great players in this game, on both teams.
Stevenson cuts to the near side.
Good
and
hit there
pushed
by
out of bounds there by number 20, Spencer Petrucci.
Great job by him.
So he gets a gain of about 4.
Yep.
3-yard gain.
3 or 4. So 2nd and 7 here for Mapletown. And honestly, Mapletown's putting up a pretty decent game as well. I'm shocked with how Mapletown is playing. They're playing tough.
This is a great great back and forth game so far. Score, stop, and now. And Mapletown got the ball first, and they have it now as they give it
fake there, and number 2, A.J. Vanetta, is taken down there for only a gain of about 1.
Aiden Loudon gets in on there, as does Damoni Stafford. Brings up 3rd down.
Mapletown has done a lot of these fake handoffs where one running back will kind of cut to one side, quarterback will fake it, pull it back, and hand it off. And Trojan defense is all over it,
Mm-hmm.
Only about a gain of 1 on that play. So that brings up 3rd and 6 here for the Maples. And Maples, we haven't seen a passing attempt from them yet.
There's number 5,
Stevenson cuts to the far side and only gets only brings it up to about the 2-yard line, so a gain of about 4, or 2 yards away from the first down.
So it's 4th down. I think it looks like they're going to punt too.
Only 20 seconds left here in the quarter.
They might go for it, which, would kind of be smart considering they're past the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
And that's going to bring an end to the first quarter as both teams are going to their sidelines right now.
Yep, so Mapletown's going to take over here in the second quarter at about California's 48. So pretty solid first quarter of football played by both teams. Mapletown has really kept up with California. I think a lot of people thought a more dominating performance from California, but this is actually turning out to be a pretty good game as it's 7-7. So
I'm very impressed with how balanced both of these teams are. They're doing a little bit of everything, which is making this a great game.
And so we like to take this time in between quarters to thank our sponsors. Title sponsor, Dax Thomas, State Farm Insurance. Lisa Boudet, Attorney at Law. AMD Industries, John and Linda Franco. Solomon Auto Group. Mariscotti Erie Insurance. And Mariscotti Funeral Home. Attorney Mitch Mitchell, the Keystone Bakery. Autoland Hyundai and John Winwood. The Elko Civic Club. Johnny D's Music Trivia. D&B Environmental Services. And Sean Sotero from Affinity Wealth Management. Again, we thank you guys. You guys are the ones that make these broadcasts possible.
We thank you all very much.
So both teams taking the field once again.
So Mapletown will be going the other way now.
And they have possession on the California 48, and it looks like they're 4th and 3, and it looks like they're going to go for it.
Here's a handoff.
Stevenson gets the ball, gets the first down, and pushes forward for some more. So that brings him to about the 40.
Ethan Flake and Connor Vig both getting in on the tackle.
So Landon Stevenson there with a pretty solid run to get them the first down to reset the sticks.
the Trojan 40-yard line.
Stevenson with another carry and taken down for about a gain of 3.
Tanner Pierce gets in there, Aiden Loudon, a bunch of Trojan tacklers all doing a great job too.
So that brings up 2nd and 7 here for the Maples, as Stevenson has a good amount of carries and a good amount of yards as well.
And I think this Trojan defense is confident.
As here we go, the first pass, and there's a sack in the backfield for a huge loss there by Aiden Loudon. The California defense was all over that one.
Absolutely. And Aiden Loudon, he did a great job. He was patient on that play. He chased him back and waited till he started running and then sacked him, which is why they brought him back where they did.
So there's a loss of 7 there on the play, which brings up 3rd and 14 for the Maples. And as we've seen, it's not impossible, as they pretty sure they converted on like a, 3rd and 15 early in the game?
Right, and if you're California, you have to stay composed here and poised, because Mapletown has had a strong start to this game.
As Mapletown takes, I think, their first time out here of the, or maybe it's their second one of the half. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back after this timeout.
Well, if you're looking for some candy and good popcorn here tonight, make sure you check out the cheerleader tent right by the gate. And they'd like to thank their sponsors this year, the Sherman family, the Fulmer family, Barrett Tax and Accounting, Real Plumbers, Christian Keisha Russell family, O'Neill's Auto Repair, the Diddle Donuts, Lacey's Auto, and the California Hampton Inn. Thank you for your support of the Trojan Varsity Cheerleaders.
And we are back here after that quick timeout. So Mapletown with a 3rd and 14 situation here. With Stevenson in the backfield, it's definitely not impossible, but it looks like the Trojans are setting up for more of a pass, which I don't think it's going to happen, but
maybe they'll try to get to at least of the 5 yards.
As they are passing here, Ethan Fike, and he fumbles.
And California gets it.
California falls on a forced fumble there from Ethan Fike, and Spencer Petrucci falls on it.
Absolutely huge play there by Ethan Fike and Spencer Petrucci and the whole Trojans defense on that play to be able to get the stop. Great job there by California. And they will take over at the 40, at around the 37-yard line, actually. And a Bell Vernon Thomas Jefferson update. It is 6-0 Bell Vernon.
After a Quentin Martin touchdown. As Assad finds a screen for Ethan Fike. Ethan Fike taking it to the near side and hit out of bounds there by number 2, A.J. Vanetta.
Great job by Hunter Assad and Ethan Fike there on that play. Ethan Fike was able to extend the play and pick up the first down and break a tackle. Great job. And Hunter Assad.
Ethan Fike there picks up, what would you say, probably 15 yards?
Yeah, about 15. Hunter Assad, great job on the screen pass. He made the right decision.
Stafford to Assad's right. Looks like Stafford's going to get the ball here. And never mind. Assad, it's a quarterback design play, and Assad finds a hole and gets a gain of about 6.
Number 55, Riley Franks, in on the tackle for Mapletown.
So that brings up 2nd and 5 here for the Trojans.
Hunter saw the standard formation. They have 3 receivers to the left, and they have a 4th going. And there's a
handoff to Stafford. And almost got that stripped.
Breaks a tackle. There's number 58, Levi Howard. And number 23, Brody Evans, in on the tackle for Mapletown.
So it looked like number 2, A.J. Vanetta, had his hand, or had himself wrapped around the ball.
Right.
It almost ripped it out of Stafford's hand. Assad steps back, scrambles, and
Connor Vague
finds Connor Vague. Connor Vague reaches in. Connor Vague in the end zone.
He's in. Wow, that was a perfect throw and catch and run.
Absolutely, and that's just great vision there from Hunter Assad to find Connor as he's scrambling.
All 11 players on California did their assignment there. And looks like they'll go for the extra point again.
Extra point attempt by Christian Ross. Jake Leahy to hold.
As the extra point there from Christian Ross, it looked like, is good. So that puts California up 7 here with 8:12 to go here in the first half.
14 unanswered points for California. That's huge. You know, they're starting to find a routine and stick with it. And, you know, one thing I like to see in this game, or I've liked that I saw in this game, is a lot of, like, new faces that are getting more experience in varsity.
Absolutely. You know, like Connor Vague, first couple games, hasn't had too many touches, and against West Green, he had a touchdown. Now here against Mapletown, he has a touchdown. So
it's good to get everyone involved as much as possible.
Absolutely. And back deep to receive are the usual 3, Landon Stevenson, A.J. Vanetta, and Clay Manier.
Christian Ross back to kick, and has a good kick. Gets to the 15.
Right there to Stevenson. Stevenson takes it to the far side, breaks upfield, runs over the kicker, Christian Ross, and is taken out of bounds there. The field. So we're going to head down to the field and see what that is.
Holding White on 35. 10-yard penalty. First down.
So a holding there on Mapletown, which sets them back a good bit, and it puts them about to 25. After, you know, Landon Stevenson got it up to about the 45-ish.
If you're California, you know, this is a huge play on defense. You know, they're on a 14-0 run. So if they can keep that going, then they're going to be hard to keep up with.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, once California gets going, and they're very hard to stop. Stevenson gets the handoff, and it's taken up for a gain of about 7 or 8.
Petrusian on the tackle for California.
So that brings up 2nd and 3 here from Mapletown with 7:36 here to go. Manier in motion. Stevenson, or not, Vanetta with the handoff, and gets up for the first down.
That was a good play call there by Mapletown. You know, they only needed a few yards anyway, so it was a good job for them to cut on the outside and pick up the first down.
I'm not sure if you saw or not, but Manier came from the near side, went in motion to the far side, and took a defender all the way down the field. So if A.J. Vanetta broke free, you know, there was just one less guy there.
Right.
So, yeah, that is a very smart play design.
Mm-hmm. He was able to change directions a bunch. There's Donovan.
Stevenson's taken down there for about no gain.
There's Tanner Pierce in on the tackle. So that brings up second down and 11.
So second and 11 here for Mapletown.
I wonder if California has another massive defensive play in them, as we've seen in past drives.
I would imagine they do. I mean,
maybe another strip.
Yeah. As there's a pitch to Stevenson outside of he catches a corner and taken down for a gain of, what, about 10, you think?
Yeah.
So that puts him at 3rd and 1. That could actually be a first down.
Right. Mason Showalk in for California on that tackle.
Puts him at 3rd and 1.
So great job by Mason Shawk, stepping in front of that because, Landon Stevenson was really off to the races on that run. And that'll bring up 3rd down, so California, has a chance to make something happen here. And Mapletown's in decent field position as well. QB sneak.
He breaks free. And there's another fumble. And it's picked up there by the Trojans. Recovered by Connor Vig. So Trojans will set up shop here. And it looks like there's talking between the referees going on here.
I love the energy that California has come out with on defense so far. It just feels like they're more into it each drive.
And Mapletown still has the ball. I wonder if we're going to get a explanation here from the ref, as I think we are.
So Mapletown has the ball still. That's the first down. They have the ball at the 38.
So Mapletown still has possession.
42, actually.
So the ref was saying that the quarterback's knee touched the ground first, and Stevenson breaks free, breaks a couple tackles, and he's taken down about the 19-yard line. So huge run there from Stevenson.
Right.
So back to what I was saying. What the ref was saying was number 5, Max Vanetta, the quarterback, on that sneak play, his knee touched the ground before the ball popped out, which in turn is just down.
Right. Down by contact.
Yeah. So
that kept the drive alive for Mapletown, and they've taken full advantage of it up to the
there's
20.
another sneak taken down there by Tanner Pierce. It's only a gain of about 2.
Good play call. I mean, they're in the red zone, and they're going to have many opportunities, or they've had many opportunities. They'll probably get a few more. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for Mapletown. So number 5, Max Vanata will be in standard formation. There's number 30 rolling out to the right, Evan Griffin. They'll run 2 wide here.
And pitch to Stevenson. Stevenson cuts to the outside. Looks like he has some room, and there's a Mapletown touchdown. So Mapletown answers back there with a score of their own. So as you mentioned, California's on that 14-0 run. Well, now they're not.
14. Now it's tied now it's 14-7
run
for California, and 14-13 overall. So Mapletown will attempt to either tie it or possibly take the lead here.
If you were Mapletown's coaches, what would you be doing at this point? Would you be trying to tie it, or would you gear for the lead?
I would probably try and tie it. Right now, it's only the second quarter.
Yeah,
if it was later in the
not
game,
even half, so.
if it was later in the game, different story for sure. But you know, they've done well kicking the ball so far.
Lines up, and that's a little bit short, and does not make it through.
California gets the stop on the extra point, so they'll have the ball back with the lead, which is the first time they've done that all game. They've had the ball, and it was tied multiple times, and as did Mapletown. But yeah, most of this game has been teams trying to answer, and now California has a chance to possibly extend this one-score lead.
So we're going to take a quick break here while the refs are going to get the kickoff set up. So back deep to receive here for the Trojans is Stafford, Galletti, and is that Petrucci?
Yep.
I believe that is Petrucci.
Number 20.
Stafford, Zach Galletti, and Spencer Petrucci.
And back to kickoff for Mapletown is number 80, Jeremiah Mick. Kicks fielded by Jake Lehue.
Lehue
Gets a good run out of it.
taken down there at about the 38.
About 13 yards there on the return. Great job by Jake Lehue to make something happen out of that return, out of that kick that hit the ground first. Number 79, Cohen Stout, gets in on the tackle.
And California will set up with a 1st and 10 from their own 38.
So California here setting up with 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line here. I saw it in the gun. Stafford to his left. He looks, scrambles outside of the pocket, has no room, and has to throw it away. But there is a flag on the field.
Holding, number 65, red. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Repeat.
So there's a hold there on number 65, Donovan Davis. That's something we don't see too much in high school football, is holding penalties.
Right, it's usually like most penalties are like on the, like before the play happens.
Yeah. So Saad now under center, Stafford in the backfield. Saad fakes a handoff to Stafford, looks down deep to pass. Finds Ethan Fike.
What a catch there. And he wasn't touched. I'm not sure why they blew the play dead.
Yeah.
It's yep, they're rolling it complete. So that's a gain of about
12 yards.
Yeah.
6.
6 on the play. 2nd down and 14.
Stafford motions outside. Assad takes it. It's a QB scramble, and he's taken down hard there by number 55, Riley Franks. Stuffed there at the line. And as you can see, Assad is upset about that play because I don't think that went how anybody planned to.
Would the band please do not blow a whistle? Thank you.
So that's second down and 14 for California. This is a huge drive for them. And I expect them to go deep a few times maybe on this drive. Because we all know Hunter Assad has a huge arm. And I don't know, or I do know that if they throw a screen pass to Stafford, that could work as well.
So Assad looks down deep, finds Fike and misses his target.
Just out of bounds there, number 20 in coverage. That's Clay Meaner. And number 23, Brody Evans. So that'll bring up third down and long.
Just out of reach there of Ethan Fike.
Number 65 in red with a hold.
Donovan Davis there with his second hold of this drive.
Fourth down.
So that brings up fourth down now.
Looks like California is going to punt to the Maples.
Brings up 4th and 14, so that is probably going to set up Mapletown with a pretty solid field position.
And a Thomas Jefferson Bell Vernon score update. It is tied at 7. Thomas Jefferson has answered with a rushing touchdown and a good extra point. So a great game, just like a lot of us fans expected. There's Stevenson back to return the kick.
Stevenson breaks a couple tackles, and he's taken down there about the 35 with a flag on the play. So 2:52 here to go in the first half, and we're seeing a lot of flags here. And we're going to head down to the field to see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face mask. Number 5. 15-yard penalty. First down.
So there's a face mask on Aiden Loudon there, and that's going to set up Mapletown here about the 50. So that's a pretty big penalty.
Yeah, Mapletown is in great field position. Already at the 50-yard line.
As Vanetta and Stevenson are in the backfield. Stevenson gets the pitch to the near side. He's taken down there by a slew of Trojan defenders.
Great job.
Led there by Jake Lehue.
By Jake Lehue.
So Jake Lehue is actually playing a pretty big figure, him only being a sophomore. Getting a lot of playing time. I think he's a starter on defense. He is, actually.
Yep, corner. Right, and he's got probably the most experience this year on this team as he starts quarterback on JV and starts varsity on defense.
Stevenson to the far side. Gets the outside, and he runs out of bounds there. Right at the first down mark.
Appears to be a first down. Yep, they will move the chains.
So Stevenson having himself a game, getting most of the carries out of the backfield for Mapletown. With just 2 minutes here to go. Stevenson once again taken down for no gain. Led by Tanner Pierce and Aiden Loudon.
We've said Tanner Pierce's name a lot this game.
Absolutely.
He's been doing it all season long.
Stevenson once again to the far side. Pushes through for a gain of about 2. And California takes timeout. We will be right back after this quick timeout.
Landon Stevenson, the ball carrier on that last play. Tackles made by Connor Vig and Spencer Petrucci. A gain of a yard for Mapletown. Brings up third down.
please reset the clock for 1 minute, 27 seconds.
As we are back here for the last minute and 30 seconds of play.
We'll have a third down.
Looking to pass.
Pass
Connects to.
incomplete.
That was an incomplete.
Great job by the Trojans defense, being able to deliver the pressure on that play and making Mapletown rush a throw.
So that brings up 4th and 8. And I'm interested to see what Mapletown's going to do here. Now they're 8 yards from a first down with a minute and a half left, and Trojans get the ball after half. So I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen.
They definitely have time to work with, but it is 4th down, so and it looks like they're in punt formation.
No, they're going to go for it.
Yep, they're going for it. And
He's passing. Almost picked there by Ethan Fike. It was bobbled around.
And I think he wanted to just hit the ball so California would have more yardage on that play. So Great job by the Trojans defense.
Smart play there by Ethan Fike.
And they have a minute and 18 to work with, along with getting the ball at halftime with a 1-point lead. So California's in great position, but they definitely have to keep their foot on the gas, which they've been doing so far.
Stafford to Assad's left. 2 receivers near, too far. Assad looks to pass. Almost finds Sherlock as it comes out of his hands. So that's an incomplete there for Hunter Assad.
That was a good route there by Mason Sherlock. I expect that play to be ran maybe a few more times this game.
Assad looking downfield, deep, connects with Ethan Fike. Ethan Fike,
he stays on his feet. He's out to the 30, the 20, the 10.
Ethan Fike taken down there at about the 5, as there is a flag on the play though. So there's a block in the back there on Connor Vig, which brings that reception back just a little bit.
Right. Still positive yardage on that play. So
a lot of positive yardage.
Yeah. They get into opponent's territory.
So we got Stafford here lining up as a receiver. No one in the backfield.
Maybe they're going to throw to him.
He's looking his way. Looks down deep. He scrambles. Assad.
And he gets a first down and more.
Runs out of bounds.
Smart play there by the quarterback, Hunter Assad.
Absolutely. Nobody was open there, so Hunter Assad had to kind of do what he usually does and just kind of scramble and gain some yards with 45 seconds to go.
He was able to find a lot of green on the left side of the field.
So Stafford here lines up to Assad's left. And he looks down deep to pass.
Play's
and he
still
can't
going.
find anybody as he almost finds Connor Vig.
Very close. Good play design there. And he was able to take his time and California was very close to completing that pass, and a great job by Mapletown. You know, they all did their assignments and were able to stay with California on that play.
So Assad still in the gun, trips to the far side. Stafford to his left. Steps, does his 3 steps, look. Having trouble finding someone open here as the Mapletown defense is really sticking with their receivers. 29.4 seconds left to go here in the first half. Trojans have the ball on the 16-yard line of Mapletown. So we got trips to the near side now with Stafford to his right. Assad looks to pass again. Can't find anybody open. And he has to take it and run out of bounds once again just to stop the clock. So that brings up third, maybe fourth.
Yep, fourth down. And
fourth, yep.
Looks like about 8 to go. He gets up to the 15-yard line there.
So Assad's going to have to look downfield here. So 4th and 9. No one in the backfield. And there's Mapletown's last time out of the half. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back after this timeout.
That's Mapletown's last time out of the half.
Assad here, back in the gun. No one in the backfield. Looks down deep to pass, scrambles out of the pocket. He's deep, and he cannot find anybody, but throws up a prayer, and no one's there. So Mapletown is going to take the ball over here with 13 seconds to go at their own 16-yard line.
I think if I'm Mapletown's coach, I'd probably just take a knee and send it to half. You know, and that's probably the safest thing to do. With 13 seconds left at your own, 15-yard line?
I mean, you never know, though. I mean, Stevenson is quick.
Yeah.
He has the capability of getting down there.
We'll see what California has in store for the Maples on defense here. Maybe a little prevent.
And it looks like they're just going to take a knee. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the first half of play. Pretty solid game, I would say, so far.
Absolutely.
Both teams have been playing a good game as California's only up 1 point to the Mapletown Maples right now. We're going to send it to our halftime show, and we're going to be right back after halftime.
Thank you.
By a point, your Trojans lead. State Farm agent Dax Thomas is a proud supporter of California football and the title sponsor of Trojan TV broadcasts. Stop by Dax's new office located across from the CalU football stadium on Route 88 for a free quote on your home, auto, and life insurance. Dax and his team have over 80 years of experience in the insurance industry and will be glad to help with any needs you may have. Dax Thomas, State Farm Insurance, 724-938-3060.
Family owned and operated since 1989, AMD Industries treats over 150 million gallons of water per day of acid mine drainage. AMD Industries creates jobs and employs local community members. AMD Industries, John and Linda Franco, are proud supporters of Trojan football and Trojan TV. Visit amdindustriesinc.com or call 724-938-2657. Autoland Hyundai and John Winwood want to wish the California Trojan football team and marching band good luck this season. At Autoland, every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile protection. You always pay less to drive the best at Autoland, your hometown dealer. Call us at 724-437-9999 or visit us in person in downtown Uniontown. Don't forget to ask for John Winwood at Autoland Hyundai. Check out her new office at 304 3rd Street in California. Attorney Lisa Boudet is a proud supporter of Trojan football and Trojan TV, specializing in deeds, wills, estates, and workers' compensation. Visit boudetlaw.com for more information. Lisa J. Boudet, helping people just like you. Call 724-938-1355. Sean Sotero from Affinity Wealth Management is your hometown retirement partner. He is dedicated to helping individuals pursue their financial goals by offering a wide range of investment products and services, including individual and business retirement planning, tax saving strategies, and life insurance needs. Sean will work closely with you to ensure his understanding of your personal goals. This allows him to proactively design a portfolio tailored to fit your personal needs now and in the future. Sean understands the needs of the California community he grew up in. He is proud to be a sponsor and supporter of Trojan TV. To set up an appointment, please contact financial advisor Sean Sotero at 724-984-1373 or email at sean.sotero@lpl.com. The Elko Civic Club holds a grocery bingo the first Wednesday of each month. Admission just $1. Starts at 7 p.m. That's the first Wednesday of each month. Admission just $1. Starts at 7 p.m. Elko Civic Club, also an affordable hall rental for all occasions, birthdays, showers, graduation parties, and more. Call 724-366-7369 for more information. Elko Civic Club supports Trojan football and Trojan TV. For a professional DJ with real radio experience at an affordable price, look no further than Johnny D Disc Jockey Services and Music Trivia, specializing in parties, anniversaries, weddings, class reunions, car shows, and so much more. Give him a call at 724-263-9969 or check out Facebook, Johnny D Disc Jockey Services, now offering music trivia games for your next event. Johnny D, a proud sponsor of Trojan football and Trojan TV. For the best baked goods in the Mon Valley, visit the Keystone Bakery with 2 convenient locations, Monessen and Bell Vernon. Call 724-684-8644 for Monessen and 724-929-4585 for Bell Vernon. The Keystone Bakery, a Valley tradition and a proud supporter of Trojan football and Trojan TV. Erie Insurance, the Mariscotti Insurance Agency, is located on 3rd Street in downtown California. Stop by their friendly office for a quote on home, auto, and life insurance. Call 724-938-9302. Erie Insurance, above all, in service. Mariscotti Funeral Home, also located in California, is a proud sponsor of Trojan football and Trojan TV. Mariscotti Funeral Home, 724-938-2210. Attorney Mitch Mitchell, your trusted attorney, now accepting new clients. 724-785-4600, specializing in bankruptcy, estate matter, and general practice of law. Conveniently located in Brownsville, Uniontown, and Washington. Wishing the California Trojans and Trojan TV much success this season. Visit facebook.com/Herbert Mitchell Law. Nikolai Land Management, LLC, provides professional outdoor solutions from threshold to tree stand. They specialize in landscaping, lawn care, timber and forest management, and wildlife habitat. Check them out on Facebook or call 724-747-5117. Email at mitchellnlm@gmail.com. Nikolai Land Management, sponsoring Trojan football and Trojan TV. Salamone's Italian Food Market has been in business since 1950, a local hotspot for delicious imported and domestic meats, cheeses, olives, and so much more. And don't forget about their famous hoagies, homemade meatballs, and salads. Salamone's on Route 40 in Centerville, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 1:30, closed on weekends. 724-785-5070. Salamone's, supporting Trojans football and Trojan TV. It's always a low price at Solomon Auto, with 4 locations right in your backyard, including 2 stores in Brownsville, Carmichael's, and now to better serve you, a new store in Mapletown, selling GMC, Buick, Chevrolet, Jeep, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Ford. Solomon Auto, family owned and operated since 1993, proudly supporting Trojan football and Trojan TV. Visit solomonauto.com.
What's that say?
Good evening, California, and please welcome to the field your California Trojan Marching Band. Join with us tonight as we escape through the music of the Mega Band Journey. Tonight we're going to offer you 4 of their most famous hits. Your band is being led onto the field by drum majors Megan Hartley and Delaney Ruth. Ladies, is your band ready? Dark clouds can often come when 2 people are in love, and sometimes the only thing you can do is to go your own separate ways. On the other hand, love can come back, and when it does, it's best to meet it with open arms while walking through the city under the lights. Featuring a trumpet trio from Elena Henry, Amari Owens, and Alyssa Terry. Everybody's love is different, and that's okay. But when you find a good love, you may never have known what it could have done for you. So you gotta take it any way you want it. Just like everything, love has its ups and downs, but no matter what, we must have faith in its power and never give up. So don't stop believing. gentlemen, your California Trojan Marching Band. This year's band staff includes Director David Young, Assistant Director Pete Harris, Percussion Instructor Rob Berlitich, Color Guard Instructor Jamie Beckinger, Brass Instructor Jeremy Beckinger, Woodwind Instructor Elizabeth Machesko, Drum Major Instructor Gabriella Marascotti. Thank you, God bless, happy Friday, and go Trojans!
All right, get out your have-to-take tickets. We have that winning number for tonight for $220. The winning number is 437057. 437057. You can pick up your winnings at the concession stand. Ask for Tony. 437057, your winning number. Ask for Tony at the concession stand.
And we are back here for the second half of play between California Trojans and the Mapletown Maples. First half play was pretty exciting. Landon Stevenson with both of Mapletown's touchdowns. And I believe Damani Stafford had one and Connor Vig had one for the Trojans. So the Trojans are up 1 point here because Mapletown missed their extra point on their second touchdown.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see this second half. Both teams have had an amazing first half and really got a feel for each other. So I think this second half they're going to come out with a lot more. Both teams are going to come out with a lot more intensity, and they're going to be looking for, they're going to be used to each other more. So they're going to be looking for certain areas on the field to throw to or run to, and this is all going to come down to who gets more stops and and if you're either team, the best thing you can do is keep your offense out there for as long as possible, and possibly, especially if you're California, you want to take as much time as you can off the clock.
Absolutely. Now back deep to receive for the Trojans is Damani Stafford, Zach Galetti, and Connor Vig. And there's the kick to
Jake Lehue.
Lehue, yeah. And it's taken down there at about the 40. No, sorry, the 36. So that's where California's going to set up shop here.
Number 32, Evan Griffin gets in on there for Mapletown on the tackle. And the refs will spot the ball at the 37-yard line.
First and 10 for the Trojans from their own 37-yard line.
So Assad under center here. Hand off to Stafford out of the backfield. Stafford breaks free, and he's taken down at about the 50 for about a 15-yard gain.
Absolutely what you need there if you're California. Great job finding open space right up the middle. Damani Stafford, he's really had a strong start to his senior year on the field. And here he is again. He gets another first down and more.
Stafford breaks free, runs over a couple defenders, breaks free again, and gets wrapped up, taken down there at about the 18-yard line. Huge run there from Stafford.
First down for California. Tackles there by Landon Stevenson.
So that's a huge gain there for Damani Stafford with a pretty solid run there, fending off a couple defenders, running over a couple more, and I think Stafford's in for a pretty good second half here.
Absolutely. You can tell he's definitely a lot more comfortable.
Hand off to Panapinto. Panapinto gets stuffed there by number 79, Cohen Stout.
On the fullback dive.
Brought down by Cohen Stout. No gain on the play. Second down.
Assad under center. 3-man in the backfield, and there's a flag on the field, and it looks like Mapletown jumped off sides. So that's going to send California up 5 yards.
California with a great drive to start the second half. They've really only ran the ball, which is kind of what Mapletown did the first drive. And, both teams, they have very similar play styles, and it's really working for on both ends of the field.
Absolutely, and California had
Number 16, White, encroachment, 5-yard penalty.
Had 3 backs in the backfield, and Galetti, Panapinto, and Stafford.
Right. So they're really playing off each other, helping.
Hand up to Stafford, far side, in for the touchdown, the easy run, and it looks like there's a flag on the field, though. And holding on offense. Looks like that touchdown's going to come back.
Number 68.
Number 68. Donnie Deems there with the hold. So that's going to send California back another 5 yards. 5 yards from where they originally were. So that touchdown got called back.
So California will have the ball at the 29-yard line on 2nd down and long. So I expect them to maybe throw the ball here. There's
As Pena Pinto gets outside, breaks a couple tackles, and breaks another one, gets free, and he's taken down in for a gain of about
probably 13.
Close to, yeah.
That's a huge play for California. Those plays right there are what make a difference in the outcome of games like this.
It looks like we have an injury on the field. I cannot really make out who that is.
Might be Ethan Fike.
Maybe Ethan Fike.
Number 10.
That's who I was thinking. But it might be just a cramp because.
Right. We've seen a lot of those this year, especially in, hot weather.
But Coach Woods coming out may not be a good sign. So we're going to take a quick break here, a quick injury timeout, and we're going to be right back.
That was number 10, Ethan Fike.
So we were right, ladies and gentlemen. It was number 10, Ethan Fike, in. As you can see him limping off of the field. That may be his knee, as we did see the trainer, Katie, kind of putting pressure on his knee. So
hopefully he will be able to return to the game.
As Assad there, hand off to Stafford. Stafford breaks a couple tackles, and he's in there for the touchdown. So California has 2 touchdowns on one drive.
Yeah, Damani Stafford, that play, you could tell California was very confident in that play call because Damani, once he finds space up the middle, it's very rare that you're going to catch him.
Absolutely, and you saw him really take off there as Christian Ross here is here to kick the extra point.
And he's done great all game so far.
And it's up, and it's good.
And the extra point is good.
So California takes a 21-13 lead here with 9:38 to go in the third quarter.
If you're Mapletown, you definitely need points on this next drive because it's an 8-point game, and it's already the second half, and California has the momentum right now. So if you get some points on the board in Mapletown, then you're in decent shape. Because, they've played good defense this game so far. California, they also found a lot of plays to get them going, as did Mapletown. So, yeah. California will be set to kick off soon.
And back deep to receive here for the Maples is Landon Stevenson, A.J. Veneta, I believe, right?
Yep.
And Clay Manier.
Yep.
Receiving from Mapletown, A.J. Veneta, Landon Stevenson, and Clay Manier. Kicking off is Christian Ross, number 87.
And kicking off here for the Trojans is number 87, Christian Ross. And his kick gets to about the 30. And taken down by Connor Vig there at about the 33-yard line.
That's Evan Brock's bringing it back. Or that's Brock Evans, my fault, bringing it back to for in decent field position for Mapletown. So Mapletown's offense will come back onto the field looking to answer.
As we see Ethan Fike now up and moving, which is a pretty good sign. You know, California's defense and offense would have taken a pretty big hit with him out.
Right. Is he still on the side?
Stevenson gets taken down in the backfield by number 56, Tanner Pierce. So a loss of 3 or 4 yards there on that play as Tanner Pierce just jumped through the line and took Stevenson down as soon as he got the ball.
There's Tanner Pierce once again. You know, he's held down the left side of this California line all game. Anytime any run goes this way, it goes his way, he's always there. And he always gets a hand on the player with the ball.
And a pitch there to Stevenson outside. And it's a fake play. He passes. Picked by Hunter Assad. Hunter Assad on the return. And he's taken out of bounds there about the 25-yard line. That's a great read there by Hunter Assad. So Hunter Assad sets California up here at the 25-yard line. And they are ready to roll. It seems like coming out of half, they have it's a complete different team than what it was in the first half.
I think once that ball went into the air, Hunter Assad knew it was his. And, as soon as he got it, he was off to the races.
Absolutely.
In great field position.
And Assad's under center, as we've seen a lot this half so far. Hand off to Stafford. Stafford cuts up the middle, runs the defender over, cuts to the outside, and he's in for the touchdown. That may be a hold on Connor Vig. I could be wrong. I think it is a hold on Connor Vig. We'll send it down to the field to see what it is.
Number 4, offense. 10-yard penalty. First down.
And we were right there. Hold on Vig. So Stafford under center, or Assad under center, sorry, handoff to Stafford. Another flag on the field, probably another hold. Nope, offsides. So California's been shooting themselves in the foot here, you know, with all the flags they've gotten.
Right, and they need something big to happen here. It's still first down, so I mean, they're definitely still in this drive. I mean, they're in good field position. They just have a long way to go to get the first down, and they'll try and make. I'd probably throw the ball here if I were them, or maybe a trick play, maybe a fit play
action. So under center here, hand off to Stafford. Stafford cuts and goes to the middle and gets a gain of about 4. So we haven't seen a lot of passing this half yet.
Right. Pretty much all runs, honestly.
Assad has been under center a lot compared to the first half where we saw him in the gun a lot.
Yeah, I think if you're California on this or on these next couple drives, you want to get some trick plays going. Maybe put Damani Stafford at QB for some of those plays.
Assad, handoff to Stafford. Stafford cuts, breaks free, shoves off a couple defenders, and gets taken down there at about the 12-yard line.
And it's good to see Ethan Fike back out there on the field as well. And great run by Damani Stafford, being able to get the first down.
So saw under center again. 3 men in the backfield. Panapinto, Galletti, and Stafford. Hand off to Stafford. He goes to the far side. And it's taken down there at about the 3-yard line. So Stafford controlling this drive for the Trojans.
So is that second down and about 2nd and 4? 6 minutes and 50 to go in the third quarter. I think you just might as well keep getting it to Stafford, right? It's working.
Honestly. I mean, he's finding the holes, and he's getting a lot of yards, and there he goes. And he's in for another score. So Stafford here with 2 touchdowns.
He's having a great game so far. He's contributing on all levels.
2 touchdowns in this half, 3 in the game.
He's doing great on defense. He's caught a few passes and is able to extend plays. And he's running the ball like he usually does, which is very effective.
And Christian Ross out to kick the extra point. And it's up, and it's good. That was more of a laser kick. But it was good, so that's all that matters.
Mr. 100%.
Yeah. So Christian Ross having himself a game, at kicker. As you mentioned, he's 100%.
Yeah, and he's only a freshman. California, they have what makes them a good football team is they have so much depth. They're always able to find players to step up. If some players aren't able to play, that usually start.
Yeah, for sure. For instance, California has a 70-man roster or something like that.
Yep.
And for single A, that's ridiculous. There's so many that's so many kids.
Yeah.
And you look at Mapletown sideline, there's an extra, I don't know,
about 15
kids over there. Mm-hmm. That's most teams in single A,
right.
They don't have a lot of.
Yeah, and single A usually have 1 or 2 power players getting the ball on offense, and it's different depending on what team you're talking about.
Clay Manier takes it up the far sideline, being chased down, and he's gonna take it into the end zone for the return touchdown.
Touchdown Maples on the kickoff return.
So Clay Manier there answers for his team, making it 28-19 with an extra point still to be kicked.
Maples are back in it.
I'm interested to see if they're going to go for it to make up for that 2-point or the extra point that they missed earlier in the game.
I think they
it looks like they're going to go for it. Looks like they're going to pull the old best center trick play. No, that's trick play.
Yeah.
We call it the play out of Madden.
Right. Very interesting formation.
And looks like we're going to get a timeout here. Going to be a Trojans timeout. So we're going to take this time to thank our sponsors one more time. And title sponsor, Dax Thomas, State Farm Insurance, Lisa Boudet, Attorney at Law, AMD Industries, John and Linda Franco, the Solomon Auto Group, Mayor Scotty Erie Insurance, and the Mayor Scotty Funeral Home, Attorney Mitch Mitchell, the Keystone Bakery, Autoland Hyundai, and John Winwood, the Yoko Civic Club, Johnny D's Music Trivia, D&B Environmental Services, and Sean Satera from Affinity Wealth Management. We thank you guys. You guys are the people who make these broadcasts possible, and we thank you for giving us the opportunity to, do this stuff.
Yeah, call games. Yeah, we appreciate all the help we've been getting from you guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to be right back right after this timeout's up. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, after that quick break. And it looks like Mapletown's going to pull that trick play, but California doesn't really seem to be falling for it here, as they have men spread out across the hole.
Here they go.
Stevenson finds number 2, A.J. Vanetta, there in the end zone for the 2 points. The 2 points good, which makes up for that missed PAT.
Perfect play design there, rolling out right, and he drew a bunch of defenders to go after him and try and pressure him, and he was able to deliver a perfect throw and a good catch. Great job by Mapletown. One-score game.
It is a one-possession game here, but Trojans have the football, and Trojans have seemed to be a pretty dominant offense right now.
Right, they're going to need to take care of it as best they can. Hold on to it, take it one play at a time, just take their time, be patient.
So back deep to receive here for the Trojans is Connor Vig, Zach Galetti, and Damani Stafford. And we're going to give a quick Bell Vernon Thomas Jefferson update. It is 14-13 Bell Vernon with 10:14 left to go in the third quarter.
Bell Vernon has the ball at around midfield. Again, you can catch that game on the Mon Valley Independent Live YouTube channel.
And kicking off here from Mapletown. Is that number 7, John Vanetta?
Number 7, yep. Or that's Stevenson, actually.
Oh, it's Stevenson? Okay.
Yeah.
And now there's only one back deep, and that is Galetti. Stevenson boots it down there, right to Vig. Vig bobbles it.
He gets it and
cuts outside and is taken down there at about the 34-yard line. So that's where California is going to set up shop and try to get back from the Maples touchdown.
Cohen Stout gets in on the tackle along with Joel Meaner. And here comes California's offense.
So Stafford back under center. It looks like they're running the same play over and over. And there's the ball to Stafford once again. Stafford cuts, breaks free, and is taken down there for a gain of about 10.
A.J. Vanetta and Landon Stevenson getting in on the tackle for the Maples.
So never mind, that was not a first down, but now they get the first down. Or maybe it was a first down. Maybe they're just not moving the sticks. Anyway. So it's second down now.
Yeah, I mean, every time they give the ball to Damani Stafford, something good happens.
Assad under center. Hand out to Stafford and breaks a couple tackles and is finally taken down there at about the 40-yard line. So they're into Maples territory.
Nice gain of 15 there. Great job by the Trojans O-line.
I thought the handoff went to Panapinto.
Right, it was like a fake handoff, and then he pulled it back and then went to Stafford. So Hunter Sod will call a play here for California. as they are in opponent territory with a 7-point lead.
Saw under center once again. Stafford in the backfield. Fake handoff, looking down deep to pass. Assad throws the pick in. Maples will take the ball over here at about the 25-yard line. So maybe not the best read there for Hunter Assad, but you see him, he's a real team leader. You know, he's not letting that bother him. He's like, all right, let's get on defense. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know. So 28-21 with 4:29 left to go in this game. Maples have possession at the 26-yard line. Or I apologize, 21-yard line. Their own 21-yard line. And there's the pitch to the near side to Stevenson. Stevenson makes a couple of jukes, cuts to the outside. He's in open field. 40. Aiden Loudon's there for the tackle, and huge run there for Landon Stevenson. So Stevenson is now into California territory. That's a huge run there for Landon Stevenson.
Absolutely. He broke a few tackles after the 2-yard gain and was able to turn it into a huge play for the Maples. And if you're the Maples, like, the best thing you can do with the time remaining is just capitalize off of any mistake.
Absolutely, and again, that's what they're doing right now. Hunter Assad's poor read turned into this, and A.J. Vanetta takes that for a gain of about 5.
And there is Petrusian on the tackle, along with Tanner Pierce, who's been everywhere tonight.
So Maples really making a push here, only down 1 possession, and 35 yards from a touchdown.
Yep, they're in opponent territory on only the 3rd play of this drive. There's a QB sneak up the middle.
Oh, he's still going. I thought he was down.
Right, that was like a trick play right there. Assad was able to stop him right around the 20-yard line. And Donovan
so that's
Davis.
a first down there for the Maples. And there's the handoff to Stevenson, and he's taken down for about no gain.
Donovan Davis, good job by him getting in on the tackle along with Addison Panapinto.
So 2nd and 9 here for the Mapletown Maples, and they are creeping up here on the California Trojans. Pitch to Stevenson. Stevenson comes to the near side, cuts in, and he's taken down there at about the 15 or 14.
So that might be 3rd down in inches, actually.
That's close.
Yeah. They've ran the QB sneak, and it's worked pretty much every time, so I probably expect to see that this play.
Yeah, that's like 3rd and inches.
Yep.
So California looking to just like stack the box here, and there it is, the QB sneak, and they get it in. So they get to first down. They reset the chains here, and they're within the 15-yard line.
Mapletown has a chance to tie this game at 28 if they can finish this off. But again, the Trojans defense, they've had a good red zone defense all game long. So really, anything can happen here, honestly.
And you are right. Anything can happen. Anything is possible here with 1:15 left to go. Hand off to Stevenson. Stevenson gets up to the 10-yard line and creeping down with 1:10 to go. It's a one-possession game, and they're 5 yards.
Wow.
5 yards away here from a touchdown.
And they're being patient on this drive, which is great to see. They're really making some big plays here. And Trojan defense, they've been holding it down all game in the red zone. So, and it looks like they're sending the heat.
And there's A.J. Vanetta cutting outside, and he's taken down for maybe a gain of 1 with under 30 seconds to go here. And it looks to be an injury timeout.
So this should bring up 3rd down and 2.
And we're going to take a quick break for this injury timeout. We'll be right back.
Number 2, A.J. Vanetta.
And we are back now, ladies and gentlemen. And we'd like to say we hope A.J. Vanetta is okay. He's up and walking fine, which is good.
Yep, it's good to see. He looks like
has a limp to him, so
right. Looks like he might just need a little break, and then he could be fine. He looks all right now, though, which is good to see.
Yeah. You never want to see people get too hurt. You never want to see people get hurt in general.
Right. You always want to see them teams have as many available players as possible and players be able to play. So that's an end of the 3rd quarter. Your score, Trojans 28, Mapletown 21.
And Mapletown's creeping up on the Trojans here as they're going to be on the, 4 or 5 yard line?
Right. Mapletown's in good position right now. I think they know what they have to do here to put the ball in the end zone. But it's going to be tough. California's defense is playing very good in the red zone these last couple of plays.
Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a quick break until the beginning of the 4th quarter. And we are back now. Oh, and Mapletown's pulling the extra point play out as Stevenson in for the touchdown.
Nice juke there by Landon Stevenson.
So that puts Mapletown within an extra point of tying the California Trojans right now.
Great drive there by Mapletown, getting back into this game.
It's a great play call.
Yeah, as quickly as they possibly could. Now it's a 1-point game, and Mapletown has a chance here to make something else happen.
And Stevenson there to kick the PAT. His kick's up, and it is good. That was a really good kick there from Landon Stevenson.
That went over the post, it looked like.
And now it's a tie game here in the fourth quarter. So it's coming down to the end here. As you mentioned before, Mapletown needs to capitalize on California's mistakes, and as they did.
Now it's the fourth quarter. We still have 11:54 to go. So Californians need to put together the most important drive of the game thus far.
And we'd like to shout out our Trojan TV crew tonight. Athena Georgidis is on our switcher and main camera. Grace Wallace is also the switcher and the main camera. Roman D'Antonio is down on our field camera. Lucas Bloom is working our scoreboard tonight. And our faculty sponsors, Mr. John DeFlippo. And then you have me and Drew. Yeah.
Drew Thomas and Jordan Kearns.
Who are calling the game tonight. So kicking off here is Landon Stevenson. He boots it into the ground, fielded there by Zach Galletti. Zach Galletti can't find any space, can't find a blocker. Catches the outside, and he's taken down for actually a solid gain. He went from, nothing to something real quick.
That was a really good job by Zach Galletti, being able to extend that play out there, breaking a few tackles and making a few moves.
So the Trojans here are going to set up at about the 36-yard line. Which is not bad field positioning.
At all.
And hand up to Stafford. Stafford comes to the near side, and he's wrapped up there and taken down for about a gain of 5.
Great job by Stafford, being able to fight for the yards.
So that brings up about 2nd and 5. And Assad back under center here with three men in the backfield, and Galletti, Panapinto, and Stafford. Hand off there to Panapinto. Panapinto comes near side, fights for the extra yardage, gets the first down.
Great job by Addison Panapinto, being able to see the field there and nowhere to go and being able to pick up the first down. Roger Graddick gets in on the tackle for Mapletown.
Assad under center here. Again, that 3-man in the backfield, that's all they've run this half, besides the one play.
And Timeout.
And looks like it's going to be a Mapletown timeout.
Yeah, that play really has been California's go-to to start the second half. You think maybe at halftime they probably discussed that formation a little bit more.
And I bet you that all stems from Mapletown shutting down California's pass offense at the end of the first half, where Assad had to run out of bounds multiple times trying to find an open receiver.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with Mapletown's pass defense this game.
And we're going to be right back after this quick timeout. And we are back now here. Let's see. There they go. The same offense they've run the whole half. That's one play, I believe.
Right. Handoff.
Handoff to Stafford. Stafford fights for some extra yards.
Still
and
going.
Taken down there.
Took about 4 defenders there to be able to even throw him off balance because, like, he's so strong.
Stafford will pick up 6. Second down and 4.
Assad under center. Hand off to Stafford.
Still going.
I thought his knee touched the ground, but he's in open field. And is taken down there. Great effort there from Landon Stevenson. I thought his knee touched the ground there.
It was definitely a close call there.
Is the rule one knee has touched the ground, or is it both?
One knee.
Okay. Yeah, I thought his knee touched.
Right.
About 9 minutes left to go, 28-28. California here creeping up. Stafford or Assad under center.
Ethan Fike one-on-one at the bottom of the screen.
I wonder if that's just to draw a defender out. And Stafford there at the run once again. Think he's ever going to get worn out?
He's been in great shape.
Absolutely, yeah.
I played basketball with him over the summer in Greb, and he's a runner, and like he's so strong, like he's so hard to like keep up with, and all that. So he definitely like when he's on the field, he's always locked in.
So that brings up 2nd and 8 here for the Trojans. I wonder if they're going to bring out a different play here.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem like it.
They're going to their spots quick.
There we go. Handoff to Addison Panapinto. Or maybe that was Galletti. Is that Galletti?
It looked like, yep.
Zach Galletti?
Yeah.
So Zach Galletti gets the carry there for no gain.
They were both right next to each other that whole play,
Yeah.
so it was hard to tell.
So it brings up 3rd and 8 with that no gain run there. And Trojans have some yards to come up with here.
Looks like they might throw the ball this time. Got Mason show up
There we
at
go.
the top.
Assad is in the shotgun position. Gleddy in motion. Assad rolls out. Defender coming back in. Taken down in the backfield by number 5, Max Vanetta.
Wow.
So that brings up 4th and long for the Trojans here. And I wonder if they're going to go. I wonder if they're going to go for it. I don't know where the punt would
Maybe they'll
land.
try. Yeah, maybe they'll try and get it to the
Like the 1.
around the 1 yard
Yeah.
line. Yeah.
But it doesn't look like the punt team's coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're going for it here.
Yeah. They got to have something.
So it's like an I formation in the backfield with Panapinto and Stafford. Assad rolls out. Stafford caught. And Stafford, he gets the first down.
He is so hard to bring down, I'm telling you.
So that play really paid off there for the Trojans.
He broke about 4 tackles right there.
Yeah, you know, going for it.
Absolutely a huge play there right there for Stafford. Unreal.
So that brings up a 1st and 10 there for the Trojans. With there they go, the 3 in the backfield once again. Saw it, handoff to Stafford. Stafford finds a hole. Still up, and looks like he's getting wrapped up and taken down. So it's a gain of, what would you say?
About 3.
3, yep.
Yeah. I'm still, like, in shock, that 4th down play.
Yeah, that was a,
Like, that is so hard to do in football.
yeah.
But California has the ball at the 9-yard line, 2nd down, 7. I want to see Hunter Assad try and throw it from right there into the end zone. I feel like a play like that could work, like where he drops back and
Yeah, and then rolls out.
yeah, or even stays in the pocket. You know, this California line's done good. And there's Zaccoletti.
Zach Galletti there at the carry, brings it in to inside the 10-yard line.
4:50 to go in the 4th.
So with about 4 minutes, 30 seconds here, it's 28-28 California inside the 10-yard line. And with a 3rd and 3 here, Assad still under center. 3 men in the backfield. Handoff going to go to Stafford. Stafford plows through, and he's into the end zone. Damani Stafford having himself a game tonight. 4 touchdowns. Christian Ross here at the PAT, and it's up and it's good. So no good, no good. It looked good from here.
Right. Big stop there from Mapletown, but good job by California, you know, being able to get the touchdown. And
yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
you know,
they're going to need to do something on defense.
they're going to need to hold here. You know, they got 4 minutes left.
Right.
Mapletown's getting the ball. I mean, if you're Mapletown, you gotta try to drain the clock,
Absolutely.
but still make your way down the field.
Uh-huh.
Each team has 2 timeouts. So Christian Ross here. kicks it down deep, and Clay Manier takes it out of bounds there about the 35-yard line. So with 4:07 left here to go, Mapletown's going to set up on the 37-yard line.
There's number 5 with the pitch to number 1, Stevenson. And he gets a gain of about 5 right there.
So gain of 5 there with a carry by Landon Stevenson.
So Mapletown will have the ball at the 41.
And handoff to Stevenson. Stevenson breaks free. He doesn't break free, but he gets up to about first down range. And we'd like to give a quick shout out to Brody Connor and Peyton Conti, who are currently watching the game.
Yeah, we love having you guys on our stream. Thank you.
Has the pitch outside. And taken down in the backfield by Aiden Loudon. So a loss of 4 there on the play here for the Trojans.
Once again, we want to thank you all for tuning in to this Friday night football broadcast this evening.
Landon Stevenson cuts to the far side, shakes off a defender, and he's taken down for about a gain of 5. So Landon Stevenson, again, having himself a pretty solid game.
Right, he did a good job being able to extend the play there.
Absolutely. He has, what, 3 touchdowns?
Yep.
That's what I thought. So that brings up third down here. 3rd and 6 here for the Maples with 2:05 to go.
And we'd like to give another shout out to Brody Connor and Peyton Conti, who are both tuned into this game. And there's Addison Panapinto on another tackle for no gain.
And there's going to be a timeout by Mapletown. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back after this timeout. And we are back now, ladies and gentlemen. With 1:28 to go, Mapletown has the ball on their own. And steps out.
Pass is
Finds
complete.
Clay Manier. And there's a flag on the play. So Clay Manier gets hit pretty hard there by a couple defenders from California. And a holding there on number 68, Gage Shaw for Mapletown. So that's going to set him back.
And Sam Thomas, the former California Trojan football player, is also tuned into the game. Shout out to Sam.
A lot of former Trojans here tuning in to watch this thriller. So 34-28 California here, and it looks like California is going to take a timeout. And Mapletown's coach is coming out to argue something. They must not agree too much about some of the calls that are going on. So, again, another timeout. We're going to be right back right after the timeout. And with 1:11 to 1:10, clock's ticking, and Mapletown isn't really doing anything here.
1 minute to go.
Under 1 minute. Here we go.
Here it is.
It's crunch time here for the Trojans.
You got 4 back for California.
Steps back. Finds Stevenson. And Stevenson's taken down. They're just before the 50 with 37.5 to go.
And California, if they hold on to the ball, then they're in good position.
And there's another flag. There's
Sportsmanlike conduct. 23 white. Sportsmanlike conduct. 58 white.
So 2 unsportsmanlike conduct flags may have just put Mapletown in the hole there.
So we got 37.5 seconds to go.
And Mapletown just got backed up with 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties.
So California will have the ball in opponent territory. And they're having a discussion on the field right now.
So there's Mapletown being backed up. They're being backed up pretty far, and it's going to be like a 24. So I think the only way that this game's going to be won for Mapletown is if Landon Stevenson somehow breaks free.
So California will have it at the
Oh, California's taking over.
19. Yeah, that was 4th
Oh,
down.
that was 4th down. Okay.
Yep.
Well, Hunter Sod is probably going to take a snap and take a couple snaps, take a knee, and that'll probably be the game.
Time is winding down. Mapletown still has a timeout. California has
So
2.
that actually is the game.
Yep.
So California takes the win here, 34-28 down to a nail-biter.
Right. Great game by both teams.
Absolutely.
It was an exciting one, too.
I don't think anybody really expected what Mapletown brought out, and I think it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, they definitely put out on a good show for this crowd here tonight, and California came in, got the job done. So good job by both teams. And
so
yeah,
that is it for tonight's broadcast, and we'd like to shout out Jake Swartz and Toph Swartz. And that is all for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Have a great night.
We're going to be honoring some alumni here in California as well. Class of 1971. They'll be back for their reunion, 50-year reunion, next Friday